The Fantastic Four is the movie that no one knew existed. So that was Fantastic Four. So this is from 1994, and keep in mind, this is the year after Jurassic Park was made. So the fact that this movie has the worst visuals I've ever seen is saying something. Like, this movie has worse effects than freaking Sharknado, and it's saying something. So the Fantastic Four is four astronauts. I'll get to a little other character stuff in a moment because you're gonna need to know that. But it's four astronauts, you know, space travel and all that good stuff, and they get blasted with radiation, and they have superpowers now. And that wouldn't be terrible if it wasn't in such a awful movie. Yeah, Fantastic Four, like the Fantastic Four, I guess I should say. This movie is appalling. Like, it's so bad. Like, I haven't reviewed a movie this bad in a long time. Like, it's so bad, but it's hilarious at the same time. So, yeah, it has that aspect of it, but we're not going to talk about the hilarious parts, at least much. Like, there are some Arnold type one-liners in this movie, and it's just so appalling. Ugh. The characters, Reed Richards, we're not going to talk about him much. He is Mr. Fantastic, so that's all you really need to know about him. And I want to talk about Susan Storm. Okay, so from the age of like freaking 10, 11, I don't even know, Susan Storm has a crush on like 25-year-old Reed Richards. Like, does anyone find this creepy? I know he doesn't have a crush on her, but that's just creepy. I know girls like these big boy bands and crap, but does anyone else find that a bit weird? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but gosh, that's really what I wanted to talk about. And The Thing. Yeah, The Thing. We're gonna talk about him for a moment. I forgot his name. Ben, whatever his name was. Yeah, he was like the coolest character than like the other two, even though he was also one of the stupider characters. Like, The Thing, though, is what I'm gonna refer to him as. He has some amazing moments. They're so funny. Oh man, he has like the Arnold one-liners, like the couple ones that he has, and like he gives some truly razzy, like he should have been nominated for so many Razzies. He might have been. I don't know. I don't know if it's nominated for Razzies or not. But this movie is so bad. Like, the performances are atrocious. The characters are atrocious. The writing is atrocious. I'm looking at my notes. The cinematography is fuzzy. Like, it's literally fuzzy. Like, look at these pictures. It's fuzzy. I'm not kidding. This movie looks fuzzy. You can't see what's going on. You barely know who you're even looking at. You can't really even see. And then when they want to do action, they spin the camera around a lot just to tell you that they're beating people up. And you hear a bunch of sound effects. And that is not how you direct action, especially the year after freaking Jurassic Park came out. Ugh. The effects is what we really need to talk about. The Human Torch scene. It looks like a freaking video game from 1985. I mean, gosh. Oh, the Human Torch. Oh, it looks so bad. Oh, gosh. It looks awful. I mean, coming off of a movie like freaking Rogue Nation, this is just, whoa. I don't even know where to begin. Like, I've only scraped the surface, really. The villain, Dr. Doom. Oh my, oh. Dr. Doom, I feel bad for that guy. He's such a good villain in everything else that he's in, or every other Fantastic Four movie. Even the other bad ones. Like, he wasn't that bad. I mean, his character was, but when it was him in the costume, he wasn't that bad. Him here, wow. It's mainly because of this awful script. I mean, this movie has a worse script than freaking movie 43, if that movie even had a script. Didn't feel like it. Like, this movie's script is so bad that it makes Well, it makes Mortal Kombat Annihilation script make it look like Schindler's List script. Like, that's how bad it is. It's on par with Food Fight for the worst script of all time. Not the worst movie. Food Fight is still the worst movie of all time, but it's just, it's so bad. The effects are the worst I've ever seen. The the costume design for the Thing, I hope it's a costume. Holy crap. The audio dub. The audio dub. It's the worst audio dub voices I've ever heard. Ever. Like, his normal character talks kind of like me. Like a normal guy. Like, then he's like, when he's the Thing, it's like, it's clobbering time. Like, he changes voices. At least the Thing and the other Fantastic Four movies didn't change their voice much. I mean, a little, but not too much. It gets a bit raspier, but oh gosh, this movie is so bad. Oh, why did I agree to watch this thing? Yeah, that's what I had to say about the Fantastic Four. It's one of the worst movies ever made. The cinematography is probably the worst cinematography that's ever been in a movie ever. I couldn't even see what's going on. I didn't care. The action's just a lame excuse for money, or to get money. I don't even know if this movie was released, was it? Like, theatrically at least. Like, that's how bad the Fantastic Four is. It is the worst comic book movie I've ever watched, worse than Batman and Robin. Yes, that is saying something. This movie is the worst comic book movie I've ever watched. It's in the top 20 worst movies I've ever watched. And for the Fantastic Four absolutely gets an F. It's so bad. The only reason I didn't just like lash out is because people were sleeping in this house. I had to go into school in the morning, so I don't want to be too hyper. So that is the reason you did not get this full-fledged just screaming. I calm myself down mostly. So my review for Fantastic Four, the 2005 one, will be on Wednesday. My review for Fantastic Four, the Silver Surfer, will be on Friday. And my review for Fantastic Four, the new one, will be either Saturday or Sunday. Alright, so that is my review of the Fantastic Four, the 1994 one. Do not watch this movie. Okay, so, peace.